Big news for Twitter developers. Twitter is announcing new changes to its Application Programming Interface, or API, as it graduates to version 1.1. It's all laid out in a big blog post. Twitter will require any applications that use its services to authenticate themselves, so it can know who's talking to Twitter and when. By default, applications will only be able to ping Twitter servers for information 60 times per hour, down from the 350. Twitter says this shouldn't impact performance at all and will cut down on high-volume abuse of its services. And most importantly, Twitter will effectively limit any given app to 100,000 users. Applications that are already over that limit will be allowed to double in size before they're capped, and any app that clears 1 million tokens will be required to work directly with Twitter. Twitter has a handy chart. Social analytics and influence ranking services are A-OK, but applications that replicate or closely resemble the vanilla Twitter experience are on notice. Storify and Tweetbot, for example, won't be able to grow much under Twitter's new rules. BuzzFeed explains Twitter's angle. Twitter is in effect holding a pillow over Twitter apps as you know them, smothering the ecosystem over time. The reason, simply, is that Twitter wants to control the entire experience end to end. Read Write Web says it's about growth. Twitter must scale within its own environment so it can sell ads against a reliable user base. It's no longer desirable to Twitter for its users to be elsewhere, where Twitter has little control over their user experience quality or the advertising they see. CNET says the changes have big implications for what developers can and can't do with and for Twitter. But what about everyone else? Of course, this is all inside baseball stuff, and the changes won't be apparent to the 99.999% of folks who tweet. For many developers, though, the company's impossibly jargon-heavy declaration elicited a predictably sour reaction. Not to mention the reaction of those who are trying to make sense of it. Nick Bilton at the New York Times takes to Twitter. "I'm trying to explain the Twitter API blog post to Times readers, aka human beings, who don't speak Klingon." Twitter hasn't provided an exact timeline for its version update, but it's given developers 6 months to get on board. For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey. Multiple sources, the real story.